All right, it's a new year, January 1st. Now, look, before you go starting your resolutions and getting in people's way at the gym and trying to figure it out, you got to do some things that's really going to show that you deserve to be there, right? You probably waking up, you motivated, you like, yo, it's January 1st. I've been waiting for this time. It's that next day that I said I was going to do it. Yo, before you start going to the gym and before you start on that new journey, I hope you did some research. Like you can just step into the gym one day, but if you don't know what you're doing before you get there, you're going to get yourself hurt and you're going to get in other people's way. And the reason why I say that is because I'm pulling up to the gym right now and I'm like, it's nobody here right now. So I know everybody's still partying and the gym open. Gym is already open. But yeah, it's so many people that start on their resolutions and they like, man, I'm a new me, new year. Yo, it's up, nigga. Like, no. Did you even do any research to the topic that you said you wanted to start? And if you didn't, yo, take some time to do some research first before you start on that new journey, because again, I don't want you to get hurt. But this video is really about making sure you focus on 3 things in this new year. Focus on these 3 things, and I guarantee you every single thing that you want to happen for the next year is going to happen. So number 1, you have to be disciplined. Dog, do not start on that new journey. Do not start that new adventure, that most exciting thing that you super motivated for right now. And then a week later, you're going to be like, man, I quit. Man, I wanted to stop smoking. Man, I want to stop drinking. Man, I want to stop partying. Man, I want to go after that girl. Like, bro, are you disciplined enough to know exactly what you have to do to go get that thing? And if you're not, as I said, go do some research, bro. It is okay to take a couple days to really focus in and figure out what it is exactly you have to do. Take that first step. Take that first mile. Take that first step towards eating right, fasting, whatever it is. But you have to be disciplined. Know that motivation is not going to be here in February. That motivation is not going to be here in January, at the end of January. That motivation may not even be here the next day, because you may go super hard in the gym and then, dog, you tired. You angry because you want to go, but then you don't even know how to get up because you're so sore. Like, really understand that if you're tired, you sore, you don't want to do it, you have to focus on discipline. So how did I basically increase my discipline in FY in 2024? Really what I knew is that if I wanted something that I was going to have to do it tired, I was going to have to do it sore, I was going to have to do it broke, I was going to have to do whatever. But I knew that if I got up every single day, at least for a month, that I would be in the routine of it all. Like, you have to build the routine. You have to build the discipline, but how you build the discipline is by focusing on the routine. If you focus on building the routine, I promise you, when you're tired, when you're sore, all of that stuff is going to work out, because you're just going to wake up, you're going to get to the gym, and you're going to be like, damn, I'm here. And then when you get there, it's just going to be all easy. It's going to be motion for you. But you have to create the discipline first. You have to establish the discipline for yourself, right? So then the next thing is this. Set your standards right now. Set your standards. Like, if you knew that, you got to be up at 4:30 and the rest of your people ain't getting up at 4:30, bro, you got to separate yourself. Separate yourself from those people that don't want to do it. What are your standards? If you are looking for a relationship with a girl, but yo, she don't know Christ, or she don't read the Bible, or she don't eat right, do you think that starting a relationship with somebody that is complete opposite of you is the right way to go? That is the absolute dumbest thing that you could ever possibly do. If you are in a relationship right now with somebody who is not setting the current standards, one, you probably need to start living up to a certain standard for them to see how you actually live. And then they may come along. But then after that, if they're not living up to those same standards that you want for your life, bro, you got to cut. You got to get out of there. You have to move on, dog. Like, setting your discipline, setting your standards are so important. That is the foundation to living a better life. If your life is to get better in 2025 and not to decrease, which I don't know why anybody want to decrease, but a lot of people get so complicated and they get analysis paralysis towards what they want, and they start to decrease because they're not moving forward. Like, know this before I continue, is that if you're not moving forward, you are decreasing. There is no even playing field. You have to move forward. How do you move forward? By focusing on what you want, with your discipline, setting your standards. But after this, dog, after you've done all of those different things, those first 2 things, know that this life is a dogfight. It is not easy at all. It is not absolutely easy, to the point to where I am right now. I had to fight. I had to fight with family members, friends, co-workers. I had to fight with, more importantly, myself. Like, it's you versus you in this world. There is nobody that's going to help you, bro. There is nobody that absolutely wants to see you win. Like, your mom probably want to see you, daddy probably want to see you win. All of those, those loved ones, they want to see you win, your sisters, all that, right, brother? They want to see you win. But deep down, they would rather see themselves win before they see somebody else win. And it may sound selfish, but it is. You have to be selfish towards what you want. It's a dog fight, bro. Fight with yourself. If you set your alarm and it goes off at 4 a.m. and you press snooze, bro, you just lost. You just lost that day. You just lost that morning, right? You have to fight every single urge, that little voice. The little voice in your head is the little bitch. You have to kill the little bitch in your head and know that it is a dog fight. Dog fight. I'm talking about scrapping. You're going to be tired. You're going to be bloody. You're going to be scraped up, licking your wounds the next day. But are you willing to go through that? Are you willing to fight? And if you are not willing to fight, just give up right now. Think about something else that's a lot easier for your life. But know that this is that if it is hard and if that you want it, and if you set your discipline and your standards, eventually a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, maybe 10 years, 20 years, maybe a month, maybe 2 weeks, who knows? It will come to you. But the world and God is not going to give somebody who is undeserving and unwilling and unworthy. So are you worthy of the goals that you are setting right now for yourself? And you not, again, like I said, do something else. Find something else that's easier. But if it's hard, that means it is going to be worth it in the end. And a lot of what I've seen in 2024 was the journey and the different seasons that I went through. And I see that it was a lesson in every single one of those. Every single one of those seasons, there was a lesson. And I'm still learning the lesson right now. And I'm willing to fight through the lesson until I get to what I want. So ask yourself these 3 questions. Are you disciplined? Are you setting your standard? And are you willing to fight? And if you're not, hey, man, do something else. But listen, I create these videos all the time. I'm trying to post them a lot more often. If you like these videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also check out the IG because I'm always throwing up stuff on there, little quick gems and whatnot. But yeah, again, fight, set your standards, set your discipline, and I'm about to go work out.